what would you do if technology just stopped tomorrow? It's an interesting thought. Rick Marks here, talking based on the Digital Minimalism book by Cal Newport. I wanted to look today. He shares a story about a cafe that's named Snakes and Lattes, and it was really interesting because it was in Toronto in Canada. They didn't have Wi-Fi, they didn't have any of those things, and what they had was they'd set up board games. And I know this has happened in various different cafes around the world. I think there's been one in Canberra as well. They're removing sort of like the technology elements and they're trying to bring back the analog. Now for the millennials and the Gen X, that's what we love. It's the as the new kids call it, retro. As we call it, it was the analog life before we complicated it, I guess. They said that the interesting thing about this was there was so much demand for this cafe. They charged a cover fee to get in to begin with, and by the day's standard, like I said, didn't have Wi-Fi. They didn't have any of these sort of things which today have become like a necessity in order for your business to get clientele. So I find it's interesting. We live in a world where we've got this like challenge, because half the industry wants to go down this, having it all, making it so we're up with time, making it so that it's comfortable but what we're not necessarily understanding is what the customer wants. And I suppose that's what shows in this is there is a huge market for people who just don't want to be busy with that. And what they were saying is people would come in their groups, and that was generally how, like, group of 4, group of 6, they'd sit you at a table, and then the waiter, no different to getting your order for food, they would give you the list of the menu, I suppose, of games that are on offer. And, you know, you got Monopoly and all those sort of games, and you'd spend your cafe time playing the board games. It's a fantastic idea, and it does bring back that element of realizing there are so many people that may not consciously realize the sort of damage, I guess, that technology is doing. Now, again, premise the fact that I am not anti-tech. I'm very much myself going through the journey of rediscovering what purpose does this serve, and if it doesn't serve a purpose, why do I have it? And I'm doing the same now in the physical aspect, where we're just going through like a major declutter and a major purge of a lot of stuff. And in my head, I'm picking up some things and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I haven't used this in 7 years. Do I need it? And then there's me going, well, no, I don't. And then I realize the next voice is the catch, because then I go, oh yeah, but I might need to do. And that's where I get caught, because then I hang on to something because I might need to do. And it's like, but I haven't needed it for 7 years. And if I did need it, just go and buy it at the time. And I guarantee you probably another 7 to 10 years time, I'm still not going to be using that device. Yet what it's worth right this moment could be, say, $10, but it'll be worth nothing in another 5, 10 years. And so changing that mentality of realizing that I can hang on to so much stuff. And I guess this morning coming home from swim, it really dawned on me of the fact that we hang on and we hoard so much possessions. For what? Like, what does it bring? What does something bring? And that's really what we need to ask ourselves, and do the active thinking about, what does this represent to me and do I need it? If you're questioning it, you can put it in a pile. If you can straight up say no, abandon it. Because what led me to this is my neighbours are going away to travel around Australia in the caravan, and they've been liquidating everything sort of thing, because they're either got to put in storage and pay, or take it on the road with them. And it really made me think about the fact that even as parents, we gift our kids. I had a birthday party on the weekend for the kids, so we give them gifts, we give them possessions, and yet really the memories I have of my childhood are more around the experiences, the adventures, the outings, they stick in my head. I can't tell you what my parents gave me for my 5th birthday, my 6th birthday, my 7th birthday. I could possibly look at a photo from the birthday and it might make me go, oh, that present, oh, that was the best toy, I remember playing with that. But it's not sticking with me. It's not a part, it hasn't created who I am or a depth of me. I've noticed as well with our kids, we've done a thing lately of when they go to bed, if there's toys on the floor, I box them up. They're gone. They go into like holding bay. And when they're good, they can then go and pick a toy out of there and salvage it. The kids have not even noticed half the toys that have gone. And that also echoes the same theory that we have so much possessions in our life. For what? And we pass on to the next generation a belief that possessions have value to them. And yet, really, what we all will remember is how our parents treated us and what they did or didn't do, the adventures that we went on, not the things they bought they didn't do, the extra donut they got or didn't get. But we tend to put so much focus on these smaller, insignificant components rather than on the relationship and actually teaching them about navigating the complexities of life. So yeah, quite a lot to absorb. Digital minimalism, I'll chuck it in the description if you want to get a copy and read. You'll see me tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Next video comes out. Have a fantastic day and you'll see me tomorrow. Bye for now.